Hey everybody, Aaron J. Anderson here. I just wanted to do a quick video on the Konova Master Pan. Now, before I did this basic review, I went on Google and YouTube and did a search on the Konova Master Pan reviews to see what other people are doing, and just about every other video does the same thing. So I didn't want to just do another video that you see over and over and over and over again, and that is basically how to set it up, how to use it, and why you need it. What I want to do is basically just tell you what I think about it, and also have this video to put links in the description. So if you're watching this video on YouTube or Vimeo, go into the description, and there I will put more links to reviews that I thought were helpful and that would be helpful for you, and I don't want to redo everything in those videos. So go to the description and check out those links. I think I have a video of unboxing because some people don't like unboxing videos. However, it's really cool to see the different the packages that this comes in. Not the shipping packaging, but the actual cases that all these different pieces come in. So when you buy it, you can put them in their own little individual case, and it protects it, and the quality is really good on that. So unboxing will show you that. Then I have a link to the Konova YouTube channel showing you how to put the parts together, which is toolless, by the way, which is really neat. Goes together really quick, and that video will show you close-ups of how to put the pieces together. And then one of the favorite videos that I found actually showed different techniques than all the other videos on how you can use the Konova Master Pan to get really unique shots. So check that out. What I want to talk about is Konova in general. Konova is a Korean company, and about the time for me goes by so quick I don't even know, but it's been about 5 or 6 years ago I was looking into getting a slider. And 2 years prior to that, I would use DIY sliders that worked pretty good, but they didn't look very professional at all. And they, just putting them together was kind of funky. They weren't the PVC type, but they looked okay, but I needed a real slider. So I started looking for sliders. And if you're like me and started looking into sliders, you're going to see that there's many different brands now on the market. And back then, I was looking at sliders, and all the brands were like, man, they were like $600, $700, $1,200. And at that time, it was really out of my budget. And so I came across, on cheesycam.com, I came across the Konova slider. And it looked really good, so I said, well, I can afford that. And I don't want to say pricing because by the time this video goes out, I mean, I don't know how much the pricing is, but it's the most affordable slider with the high quality that it is. And when I got the slider, I've used several sliders since then, and I still go back to my Konova slider. So I've had my Konova slider for about 5 or 6 years, and if you watch any of my videos on Vimeo or YouTube, about 95% of any sliding shot that you see is done with a Konova slider. It's such a high quality product that I never even bought or wanted to get another slider. It works perfectly, and the quality is really top notch, and the price is better than most of the same quality what you're going to get in other brands. So the Konova slider for me is just really good quality. So if you see any of my videos, you'll find that 95% of it was done with a Konova slider. The other percentage might have been dolly tracks on short films or something like that, where we needed maybe longer runs or something. But I went ahead and got the 3-foot slider because 3 feet is really all I need. 95% of my stuff was done with a 3-foot slider, and I didn't really need a need for anything longer. And because I travel, 3 foot's perfect for me. Now, really quick, the slider is built super high quality, and actually the Master Pan is built with the same high quality feel to it. Konova in general and the company is very good. They've answered questions throughout the past, and the quality of the material is absolutely amazing. There's two types of sliders, main sliders out there. That is ball bearing sliders and friction based sliders. Now the friction sliders are basically two tubes with sleeves over them and like a carriage like this or a sled, and as you push it, it just friction wise just drags across the two pipes with the little sleeves. And then ball bearings are actually two tubes with actual ball bearings as wheels, where you get a way much more smoother gliding on ball bearings. And so when you're getting a slider, those were two of the things I looked for. And when you have a friction-based slider, you have to have a constant muscle tension to get a smooth motion. Once you kind of let the tension go, it kind of sticks because of the friction. With ball bearings, it almost rides itself depending on how tight you have it. So Konova, ball bearing, good price, high quality. All the pieces fit like perfect together. There's the threads are perfect. The edges aren't sharp, and it's really high quality product. Okay, let's move on to the Master Pan. Now, the Master Pan is the same Konova quality. Everything just fits perfectly, and it's really amazing. And once you get one, you're going to feel how high quality this is. And the Master Pan itself, I could see very useful. I think for the most of what I would use it for would probably be product shots, and what do you call that? Interior shots of if you're selling a home or something, you want to do some video interior shots, you can actually set these up in a way where this will actually pan out as you pan across, so you can get a full pan of the room. If you put it the other way, of course, it's going to stay centered if you're filming a product shot or interviews, which I think would be one of the big pluses in using this as an interview shot. So it's really cool for that. Now, you can buy a motor for this and then do time lapse, which would be the next pretty useful thing that I would probably use this most for, is for time lapse. So check out those other videos. They're going to show you more in depth of everything. So I absolutely love the Konova slider. I love the products. Been using it for 6 years. The slider never failed me in 6 years. I only once had to use the tools that were provided to tighten up the ball bearings, because the sled got just had a little wobble in it. Over 6 years, you'd expect something to go wrong, and that was it. Took it apart very easy. That's shown in the manual. Tightened it up, and that was like 2 years into having it, and now it's been like 2 or 3 years later, or maybe 4 now. I can't remember, and it's just never failed me. So Konova's amazing product. I really highly suggest you get one. And the Master Pan, if you want to not just, I actually used it on an interview before, not using the Master Pan, and as you slide like this, if the camera was the person I'm interviewing, it would actually just, or let's say you're looking at me, and if there was a pan, I would just go straight off the edge of the scene. So when you're doing an interview with just a straight slide, you have to kind of just come to a point where, like, okay, they're at the edge of the frame, and you don't get a lot of motion. But now with the panning action, where it's going to keep track of the subject, you can go the whole length of the pan, and because it's tracking the person, you get basically longer pans while keeping the person centered in the frame. So it's amazing. So that's it for my review. Like I said, keeping it quick, just wanted to tell you the absolute high quality that the Konova product line offers. They have other products as well. To find out how to set this up, go to the description with the links below. And I'm Aaron J. Anderson, and I'll talk to you later.